Welcome to another Self-Compassion Stroll. I'm Kathryn Lovewell from Kind Mind Academy, and in the distance here you can see an ancient site. We are at Lindisfarne, just across the border from Scotland. We've gone into Northumberland and we're on the Holy Island. So come with me. The history is fascinating. Come on, let's go for a stroll. All right, so we're on the pathway to the castle. So, was it the castle that was created in 635 AD, Liz? Liz is with me.
685. Priory.
The Priory, I beg your pardon. All right, so we're on our way. The sign says this is the way to the castle. You can see in the distance the iconic landmark of Lindisfarne in Holy Island. It's quite remarkable. It's 8 o'clock in the evening and the waterway has permitted us to cross. You have to be very careful with the timings. And got me thinking about self-compassion timings. We need to look at this beautiful view. Yes, so there was a photograph of a big car stuck in the middle of the causeway, filling up with seawater, and they said this could be you. And it got me thinking, when do we take risks that we really know probably aren't the best choice? When do we put ourselves in hot water or just up to our necks in water unnecessarily? Probably not a very compassionate choice. Anyway, just a little one to reflect on. So I get very excited when we go to places that we've never been before, and very excited to be stepping into history. I mean, it is absolutely extraordinary that it was 635 AD that this monastery was built, and people come on retreat here, and you can understand why. It is very isolated and very peaceful. So I have my wonderful assistant with me today, and I'm hoping she's going to be sharing a little bit of magic with me. Oh, there is a display there, but maybe we'll have a look a little later. Now, obviously, it's very cloudy tonight. Got our woolly hats on, it's a bit breezy. But so it looks a bit bleak. I can't begin to imagine what it looks like in the winter. As it is, as we're strolling along for this self-compassion stroll, it is actually the summer. Although you wouldn't know it. So hopefully my beautiful assistant has got some fascinating facts for us now.
Well, the castle, let's just go up here, shall we? Let's see. The fairy tale castle is perched atop a crag, the highest point of Holy Island. The former Tudor fort became an Edwardian holiday home, converted by Sir Edwin Lutyens into a private holiday home for Edward Hudson, founder of Country Life magazine. Furnished rooms with a spotlight stone.
Just wait for a little bit of peace again.
Yeah,
There's a dog. Look at that dog. Hello. Super cute. Having the best
Anyway,
time.
you can visit the castle between 10 and 12.
Let's just pause for a moment. Love the Scottish accent. Alright, let's try now. As you can see, the tide is out, and that's the only reason we've managed to get across. If the tide was up, we would not have been able to come across. There's something quite extraordinary. Again, here's another metaphor. Look at these boats in safe harbour. We talked about being in safe harbour for the all welcome meditation we did this week. Alright, let's stroll and go back to our beautiful assistant for the fascinating facts. It's very uneven here. Alright, my beautiful assistant is back, and hopefully it'll stay quiet for the fascinating facts. Well, that's curious. We didn't actually think anyone was allowed to drive along here, but maybe it's still a holiday home now. I mean, it's only open to the public between 10 and 12:30 tomorrow morning. Obviously, it has to only be open when the causeway is open. Otherwise, you might have a lot of stranded visitors. Must have been so majestic. All right, tell us everything, lovely Lizzie.
That's all I have to say. There's nothing else.
So, what happened? 635 AD, it was built. Have I remembered that correctly? And
Well,
that's
I think
when
that might be the priory that's in Lindisfarne.
Oh, so this
This
is the castle. I'm getting confused. I always got excited because Saint Cuthbert came over and was helping people learn about Christianity, and rightly or wrongly, I still get excited that we're standing where thousands and thousands and thousands, just the timing. 635 AD, what was life like here then? Can you imagine? Fascinating. And of course nature reminds us that it is the steadiness in our lives. If we connect with it, we can rely on the tide. We can literally set our watch by it. Oh, that sounds rather lovely, doesn't it? Did you catch that sound of some seabirds? Looks so peaceful, doesn't it? And all these boats safely in harbour, and that's how I feel about self-compassion. It's my safe harbour. Now, because of our limited time, we're not going to walk any further. We're going to see if we can have a little look at the Priory, which is just behind us. It's ruins, but it'll be fascinating. So come with us, my friends. Look, everyone. Can you see? It's a bunny. I love bunnies. And this bunny's just in someone's garden. There's another bunny. Oh my gosh. That's a younger bunny. How cute are they? How amazing would it be to have bunnies bouncing in your back garden? That's how peaceful and magical this place is. Wow. I do love a bunny. Cute are they, just having a nibble. Alright, my lovelies. Ooh, I'm getting quite excited. Brace yourself for another bit of magical history. someone's got a nice fire going. It smells lovely here. Birds are tweeting and it's just gorgeous. Can you see in the distance what we can see? Wow. Here it is. I wonder. This is a moment of awe and wonder. Being in amongst these wonderful thistles. They're gorgeous. And the grasses. Gorgeous. Won't be gorgeous if I walk into a thistle. Quite spiky. Now this really is a magical, adventurous self-compassion stroll. How often do you give yourself an opportunity to experience and revel in awe and wonder? Look at this. In 635 AD, this monastery was built. Wow. Look at the view. And then right in the background, you can see the mount and the castle. And then over here, what remains of the monastery. Let's go and take a look. And as we walk carefully, as the pathway is quite uneven, we can be mindful of this moment and noticing the sensations in my whole body, because the awe and wonder, the stirring of these amazing emotions that arise through the body because we are stepping back in time, adventuring into the unknown, into new lands for us, and having the opportunity to soak up history. Absolutely extraordinary, totally and utterly mind-blowing. I don't think I really appreciated it so much when I was a child, but now look. Wow. I think I can see a dragon. How majestic must this have been? Can you see the dragon? I love the arch windows. I love the style, the design. You can still see the power, the inspiration, the magnificence, the engineering, creativity to have created something so beautiful. Right, let's see how we get in. So I just want to confess that clearly my imagination had got the better of me. Can you see the dragon now? Actually, turns out it's just some wood. But you can see how my imagination would have seen. I thought it was a big old sculpture of a dragon. Probably not appropriate for a monastery, but nonetheless, I don't know what was going on in 635 AD. Anyway, it turns out it's just some tree put together. Anyway, got to laugh. Hey, got to laugh.
Look at the roses.
Here we go. Let's go and see if we can get in. Know whether we can from here. Oh yes, we've been smelling a lot of roses. Look at these beauties. This is one of our most favourite things to do.
Look at the colours.
Isn't nature exquisite? I'm gonna have a little sniff. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, let's see if we can go a little closer. Oh, I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe this isn't the way in. But someone's definitely created something. Yes, maybe they were trying to make a dragon. Is that a skull? Anyway, back to the ruins. Oh, it goes all the way along here. Ah. Ah, now that's a church. I wonder if that's St. Cuthbert. I wonder. Difficult to know unless I leap the wall, which I won't be doing. So there it is, behind that tree, and then the chapel. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. So, feeling truly blessed. I think we ought to wrap up here. Let's just take you back to, so we've got this amazing ruins, the monastery, and then the castle in the distance. Wow. And so my friends, I thought I would just say goodbye for now. I hope you've enjoyed our adventure. I encourage you to consider how you can generate a little awe and wonder in your day. Maybe go on a little adventure, explore somewhere you've never been before, and maybe, look at that, find a little bit of history that makes your heart sing or makes you wonder about life thousands of years ago. Remember to be kind to yourself. Remember to give yourself something joyful, something uplifting, even if it's just for a little while. And remember to like and subscribe if you'd like to hear more from us and dive more deeply into living a self-compassionate life. I'm Kathryn Lovewell from Kind Mind Academy, and I can't wait to share something magical with you next time.